Hello and welcome to episode 15 of series 3 of Master League Story Mode. Last episode wasn't our best. Not at all. The team, even with the new signing of Dowell, who looks to be the reincarnation of Mesut Ozil, but a Scouser playing for Bristol City. But still, you know, there's some real quality in this team. So Ian Holloway needs to find a way to bring that out and to bring them up out of the slump from the last episode. So let's go behind the scenes to one of the training sessions in the week before today's Nottingham Forest game, where Ian Holloway's trying to G up his faltering squad. Right, lads, yeah, it ain't been the best week. You know, you've worked hard in training, though, and that's all I can ask for, really. But in the last couple of games, you know, you look like you're 5 pieces short of a 6-piece bucket of wings from KFC, my favourite. And, you know, there's one thing I think I need you all to remember. We'll definitely come out of this next couple of games with some wins. I think that you guys are... So what incredible motivation there from Ian Holloway. It's one thing we know. He's a leader of men, not necessarily a tactical genius. But he's got some really crap sides to play well in the past. Team spirit, up at 79. That's pretty high, and that's Ian Holloway's doing. Quick reminder as ever, where we are with the negotiations just before we get into today's tricky away game. We've got Kodjia and Kozak lined up. Much probably, we don't need him. So we've got your Marks and Spencer striker. We've got your Sainsbury's, and then we've got Hoffman at the bottom. Cheap but dependable Aldi. He'll do a job very well as a target man, but not much else. Kodjia, though, he's a natural born finisher. And that's one I'd really like. But yeah, there's a big price difference between them. 2.8, 1 million off, and then who knows how much Hoffman will be. In terms of players we can sell, no one really at the moment. Brian, we don't want to have to sell if we can get away with it. But worst comes to worst, we need a striker more than him. Hopefully we get some bids in for some of these players. Morrell, Brownhill, Ekstrand as well. I'd be happy to sell him. And that would probably be our best chance of getting a bit of money towards Kodjia. But we can't do that now. You know, today is our match day. So we need to come out and do a lot better than we did in the last episode. Now, Sherry is looking a bit tired, on poor form. I'm going to stick Dowell in at second striker. He can play there. I like him there. That's where I think he can do some real damage. And then we'll bring Roster back in. Got Sherry and Tomlin on the bench. There's a couple of good attacking options. Things aren't doing so well. The squad's starting to look a little bit thicker. Let's not forget as well that Magnusson, lovely little player, 24-year-old, he's on an improvement. Dramatic improvement curve. That's what we want to see for one of our defenders. He's been underrated. He's a good player for us. Quick look at Nottingham Forest. They've got Kasami in the centre. He's dangerous. And we've struggled against double defensive midfielders in recent games. So we'll have to see how we get on there. But we definitely need a win today. Away from home hasn't necessarily been our happiest hunting ground this season. And after 2 disappointing games, especially that QPR game, we really need to bounce back. As many of you kindly pointed out, yes, it was very much user error in the last game against QPR. I was making some really, really basic mistakes. See if I can get out of that slump. Don't want to let this side down. Ian Holloway's done the man management. We've brought in the players. Now I just need to perform as well. It's an interesting side plot. Magnusson cuts that out well. And now it's a Marty who can spread it wide to Pack. He can bring it forward now. Back alongside Roster in the midfield. Dowell, little backheel layoff to Dicko. Sees the ever-willing Matthews into a good position. The Welshman puts the ball in and it's Engvall with the header. And that is the start we needed. Engvall just loves a goal, doesn't he? He is nothing much more than a goal scorer. But that's all we need him for, really. He's got a lot of headers. The lack of a real target man, Engvall has popped up and done that. Well, so's Dicko, actually. It's good passing play. The build-up. Lovely stuff. Dicko looking for Matthews. He's our winger, really. They put in so much effort, Goldborn and Matthews. They provide the width in the side, allowing us to have a fairly narrow formation in the midfield. But Matthews can whip in a cross like nobody's business. So it's yet another goal for Gustav Engvall. And Swedish amongst you will be happy with that. I know he's got some real fans in the comments section. Probably mainly Swedish people. But, you know, he's done well. I think he's proved himself definitely ready of a start. Dowell looks to pick up Dicko. It's a good ball into the box to Dicko. Can he float one in? Oh, Amati had made the run up from the back. Daniel Amati in the middle. Into Dowell. He turns his man. Turns Kasami well. Dowell. Ball into Dicko. Once more. Oh, Amati through the centre. The ball was on. Matthews surely fouled there. No. Referee says play on. And now Osborne brings it forward. Amati, though, not going to let him get away with that. Oh, the ball into Dowell is under hit. Oh, Dowell just couldn't get his foot around that. to super cancel that pass. Osborne a bit of space here. Flint closing him down. Osborne, lovely little move away from Flint. Flint though still on his back. Osborne beats him again and again. He's not going to get away from Amati, who says, "How dare you embarrass the man of Flint." Now Pack gets his head up, moving forward into Matthews. Rossiter can turn. Back to Pack. And again, Matthews in space for the cross in. Engvall's there. Doesn't fall to him. Pack takes it down, edge of the box. Little dummy away. Oh, again the wrong ball. Oh, Amati, huge. Rossiter can thread through Dicko. Ball along the box into Engvall. Mancien's there ahead of him. Pack. Rossiter. Can he squeeze it through to Dicko? No, was pushing for that second goal. Flint lets it run out. Well, that's half time. It's 1-0. The goal came early, and then we've had a lot of possession, a lot of pressure, but really not been able to create much with it. Forest looked like they were getting back into it for a second, but again, they've not managed much. It's been a very tight game here. Marty brings the ball up in central midfield. Dicko lays it off to Dowell. Little turn away from Kasami, but he doesn't have the speed or the strength to get past him. Tough break there for Dowell. He thought he'd done enough, and Asombalonga finds his way through. Magnuson just to gets a tackle in, but Engvall now finds Dowell. He looks for the ball into Dicko. Vaughan sticks out a good leg. So Marty, edge of the box. He can hit him. Stokovic, easy save for him. Lee Tomlin now coming on for Engvall. It's a straight swap. Tomlin on at centre forward for the first time in a long time. The big man, though, he does know how to hold the ball up, and he can hit him as well. We still need another goal here, really, to make this safe. 1-0 was not enough in the last game. Dowell lays it off to Amati, and then Rossiter into Lee Tomlin. His first task of the game is to chip it in, looking for Dowell. But he comes back out to Tomlin. Goulburn wipes the cross in. Dicko, oh, it's off the bar. And the rebound falls to Dicko. And Dicko in the goal. And Dicko in the hole. Goal hole. Dicko in the... I'm trying to do something blue there, but it's not worth it. But still, 2 goals. That's what we needed. A little bit of daylight. Decent effort off the cross, and then it fell kindly to him. And that's a third-headed goal for Dicko. I think the last 3 have all been with the head, which you wouldn't necessarily say was his best foot. Lansbury, ball into the box. Velios turns him. And now it's fallen to Kasami. Good tackle by Flint. Flint and Magnuson did enough together. And now Magnuson, that's a nice ball out to Pack. He's got 4 men ahead of him. Looking for the run of Dicko through the centre. He takes it away. Can he get it to the line? Looks for the cross up into Dowell. Yes, Kieran Dowell. Playing a little bit further forward here in his second start for the club. And he sneaks in at the far post. He was in the right place at the right time. It was an easy finish. But what a great start to his career for Kieran Dowell. That is going to be a real confidence boost for the youngster. 4v4 there. Dicko took it well. Then he has that extra bit of speed to get around the man. Dowell had found a bit of space far post. Slots it home. Easy as you like. That's how you get off the mark in the Championship. And it's a substitution here. Classy move there from Ian Holloway. Taking off Dowell, letting him get the attention of the fans. The travelling supporters very happy with the goal for their new signing. And should surely be the match winner. Oh, Marty, you don't want to show him that much of the ball. Oh, Traore inside to Velios, and now Kasami edge of the box. We've not seen much of him in this game. Nice reverse pass into Vaughan. Oh, it's a ball into Velios, but little the substitutes there. And he clears safely into touch. Oh, Kasami. Good looking ball into the box. Flint's there, and he clears as well. Lihaj keeps it in. It's Henri Lansbury edge of the box. Ball inside to Kasami. Magnuson misses the tackle. Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame. The clean sheet would have been nice. It all got a bit scrappy at the end there. But we should be just about done here. Away win for Bristol City. That's the way to get out of a slump. Clearly the motivational talk did its job. Dicko got a goal. Dowell got his first goal for the club. And Engvall scored as well. Yeah, great stuff. Well, not a classic by any means, but we did enough to secure the win. We had to be we were fairly clinical actually. Didn't have a lot of shots on target. But luckily, 3 of them went in. Dicko gets man of the match. Dowell with a well-needed 6.5. That's great to see him having a good performance so early in his career. A lot of pressure on him. Fairly big money signing, especially for such a young player. Still in 4th. No change there. Only 3 points off Villa. So, all to play for here as we go into the new year. Magnussen improving dramatically. Let's hope that keeps going. 72, nice. No need for us to sign another centre-back. Now, let's hope the negotiation gods are kind to us. We need some bids here. Ooh, Hoffman broken down. That's a shame. He was going to be our cheap option. Well, we don't really want to have to go with a cheap option because this could be our starting centre-forward. Not much we can do at the moment than crack on. We need some bids for some players before we can buy any strikers. Hopefully, those will come in. It may be we have to wait till the end of the window. Oh, that's annoying. So Magnussen's OPR just increased to 72 and now it's gone down to 71. Interesting. That doesn't make much sense. Oh, hello. It's Christmas. Lots and lots of bids in. This could be what turns our season around. 3 big bids. Hopefully the scout's back with someone we can actually sign. Yes, please. Come on. Something good. No. Piazon, 75. I think maybe we should have done a different scouting. Almost all the players that have come in. Far too good for us to sign. But anyway, let's go and look and see how much money we're getting. Ha ha ha. Oh! 2.3 for Ekstrand. Definitely going to sell him. Do we take the risk? Oh. Problem is with this, yeah, 83. That's pretty good percentage, isn't it? But this game can be fickle. And very, very easily, it could be the case that we try and increase the transfer fee, negotiations break down, and then no one comes back into him before the end of the window. I'm not one to look 2.3 million in the mouth if it was a gift horse. That's a lot of money. Let's take a look at some of the others. Cherie, we can never sell him, could we? 5.1 million. No, we can't sell him. We like Cherie. What was the other one? Brownhill. So they want for him 1.2. Any wiggle room there? 90%. Interesting. That's pretty decent. If today wasn't the Newcastle game, I'd probably just pull the trigger now. Because it would be good to have a new striker in. We can basically afford Kodjia with an Ekstrand and Brownhill sale. Brian, another option. As is Little. We could go really, really sparse and sell Little and Brian as well. Probably best to keep Brian. But Brownhill, he goes. 1.2. Am I going to get much more? Probably not. I'm not going to take the risk of not being able to sell these guys. So we'll take 1.3 for him. And as I just said, yeah, I'm not going to take the risk. So we'll take 2.3 for Ekstrand. You might think I'm being a little bit too cautious there. But very, very, very easy for us not to be able to sell those players. So, and what that then gives us is enough for Kodjia. Lovely stuff. Or Kozak. That's the question. So I ask you, the commenters, this is something that I'd like to hear your opinions on. Do we sign Kozak? Much better in the air. He's a target man. Strong, but also a good finisher. Decent passer as well. Better link-up player, I would say. Whereas Kodjia, more of an all out-and-out striker. Not so good at passing. Not particularly even that good in that air or finishing, but the speed, explosive power, physical contact and attacking prowess means that he is more of a goal scorer. So it's really, Kozak maybe would be a better partner for Dicko up front. Gives us something a bit different. Target man. Kodjia, more of a striker. So let me know in the comments which one you think I should buy, because I can't sign either of them for today's game, which is Newcastle, which is a shame because this is going to be a tough game. Okay, let's have a look at the squad for this massive game. Top of the table clash. Cherie's back in on a green. That's good. Dowell, he had a good game in the last game. Got his first goal. Matthews and Magnussen both on the flashing blue arrows. That's great to see. Then you've got Tomlin on a blue on the bench as well to bring on if we need him. Just going to move Marty a little bit further forward. He's such a great defensive player. Look at Newcastle. Well, they are really dangerous. This is a team that deserves to be back in the Premier League, and they will be. They're top of the league now, screaming away. We can peg them back a little, but really for us it's the 3 points to get into second that's more important. But not a single player under 73 overall rated. They are a class apart. Rolando Aaron's in the centre, really dangerous. Diami and Shelby, both craft and muscle in the centre. This is going to be really tricky. Let's get into it. So it's Ashton Gate that welcomes the league leaders and the 4th place team, Bristol City. This is going to be a really, really big match for Ian Holloway. If we can stake a claim here, then that 2nd place spot, which is really what we're aiming for at the moment, pretty much everyone else in the league as well. Newcastle are the standout side. Taking 3 points off them would be great, But really, it's getting the 3 points for us, for our second place push, that are the priority at the moment. We've got a team in decent form. Players like Dowell coming in, scoring in the last game. These are all good signs. He's got Aarons for company, but Amati looks wide now to Dowell. Dowell inside, looking for Amati again. Oh, big touch from Amati. Big challenge there from the Newcastle player. And now it's Ritchie who brings it forward. Amati, really well played to get back though. Long ball, Goldborn should get there ahead of Ritchie. He does, gets the header in. Engvall closing down Yedlin. That's Diaby back to Mbemba. Long ball. Goldborn's there. Should be able to see this one out. No, didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. No. Flint gets the header away. It's Yedlin edge of the box. It's inside. No. 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 That was again my own fault. For fuck's sake. Trying to let that ball run out. It wouldn't let me. And then it was just calamity from there on. Poor header away. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just, you cannot make mistakes at this level, the championship. And I've done it. Again. Oh, I'm so angry. Just thinking, don't make any stupid mistakes. Oh, and Dowell's knocked off it by Murphy here. Head's gone. Header's gone. Oh, fucking bastards. Ah, but he's lost it. Amati, great play from him. Looks for the ball through the centre. Cherie edge of the box. Hits it well with the left. It's poured wide. Better play here from Bristol City. Oh, it's a good ball looking for Ritchie. This is dangerous. Again, it's a ball into the box. Rolando Aarons, it's wide. For fuck's sake. Oh, it's great passing here from Newcastle. But Goldborn gets his head to that one. Now Dowell brings it forward into space. Looking for the run of Cherie. Oh, that's nice. Cherie, chip ball into Dicko. Yes! Come on! That's it. Big game player. Dicko once again delivers, and it's that well-trodden path, Cherie to Dicko. We've seen it so many times before, and they embrace brothers. Dowell bringing it forward. Ball into Engvall. That's a nice third-time pass from Engvall, and that's lovely with the left foot. The finish to put us back in this game. The Bristol City faithful singing about cider or whatever it is they do, and they're happy. Right, keep it together. Keep it together, lads. Oh, Goldborn, though, loses out to Ritchie straight away. And it's Ritchie, ball into the box. Oh, no. Oh, Matthews. Huge Welsh foot on that one. And now Pack looking long for Cherie through the centre. And Bemba is always going to get to that. Pack doesn't get there for the header. And now it's Murphy into Atsu. Side to Shelby. They're so dangerous. Passing. Great ball into Murphy from Shelby. Magnuson's there along with Flint to deal with that. And now Cherie spreads it wide to Dowell. Dowell outside to Goldborn. Engvall's got a bit of space here. Looks for the ball inside to Dicko again with the left foot. Had more time than that. No. Murphy turns. But Dowell's back doing his defensive duties. And now Goldborn looks inside to Cherie. He's found a pocket of space. Again, it's the ball into Dicko. Probably didn't need another pass there. Dowell. Strong header to no one. Newcastle forward now, and that's good. Matthews out of position. Murphy, Dummett, long ball, looking for the run of Aarons. He's done really well, but Magnuson's done well too. And Matthews, no! Oh, just about gets it away. Now Dicko, can't get it inside. Aarons, half time is approaching. Half time is upon us. Bloody hell. This has been a scrappy, exciting, fast-paced game. In the pouring rain here at Ashton Gate. Oh, top of the table Newcastle, showing why they're there. But we've taken the game to them. We've had the possession. Shots all round. It was another user error mistake from me, letting this side down. As I said I'd try and I wouldn't do. But still, we're still in it. Thanks to another great Dicko goal. It's going to be a shame when he leaves. Right, come on, second half. Long ball, again they go long. This time Goldborn gets ahead to it. Oh, Goldborn fouled there. Yedlin puts the ball in and Marty's there for the header. And now Goldborn. Long ball looking for Cherie. Ah, Diame gets a foot in. Oh, nice play, Dowell. He looks along the line to Engvall. That's a good ball, for fuck's sake. What the fuck? Oh, I was concentrating on everything else. This is dangerous here. John Joe Shelby. Pass master. Oh, Pat gets in. Loses out to Diame. Second chance here for Newcastle, but Dowell's there. He gets the challenge in, and now we can go. All inside for Amati. He's going to get there ahead of Diarmi. It's Amati. Big shot. Big save. Oh, it's across the box. Finds the ball out to Goulbourne. Early cross from Goulbourne, looking for Dicko. Not far away. Always worth a gamble into Dicko at the far post with those early crosses. Shelvey takes it back. Oh, it's a mistake. Falls to Sherry. Yes. Oh, Voldemort. Voldemort's Horcruxes must all have been destroyed there, because that pass was truly awful. And Sherry, he accepted that with a lot of happiness, I'm sure. Sherry will not get an easier goal than that. It's the mistake from Big Jonge. Leads us to a goal that puts us ahead. It was good pressure from Matthews, all the way up from right back, putting the pressure on. I don't think he wanted to do that. Came off the defender. Sherry couldn't miss. Dicko coming off. He's tired. He's had a great game as usual. His equaliser was massive. Tomlin coming on. And he's going to drop a little bit deeper alongside Sherry. Hopefully to add a bit of steel to this side. We're going to drop the defence slightly, which is not something under attacking Holloway we do very often. We want to see this one out if we can. And it's Clark now to push it forward. Magnuson doesn't beat Murphy to the ball, and it's Diarmi. He's found Richie in a lot of space. Goulbourne out to meet him. Richie gets the ball in. Matthews with the header. Only as far as Diarmi hits it well. Oh my word. Diarmi did really well. Got his knee over that one. Damn. Last substitution here. Dowell, who's had he's had an alright game. It's an alright game. Rossiter, he's taking his time. Good lad. Roster comes on to replace him. Everton and Liverpool youths high-fiving there. That's unity in action. Sherry over this one. Can he whip it into the danger area? He's got Big Lee in there. Oh, it's not a bad ball. Goulbourne back to Rossiter. Rossiter has a go with a curling effort. Oh, made Elliott think about it. First touch of the game. Long ball. Sherry up against Richie. Misses the header. Yedlin's inside to Diarmi. He's so strong. Gets there ahead of Rossiter. Murphy floats it in. Alabek's there. Matthews gets the header away, but it's only as far as Shelvey. Shelvey looking inside. Rossiter gets the tackle and second tackle. And that's huge. And now Rossiter runs it away on his own. He's full of beans. Ball's inside to Engvall. Ah! Damn it. Oh, Amati slid in really quickly there. Unnecessarily so. But Pack was always going to deal with that. Now Amati into Lee Tomlin. Turns away. Looking for the run of Amati again. Amati hits it. It's cannon wide. Extra time nearly over here. It's going to be one last attack. No, it's not. Wow, that's a huge win for Bristol City. Again, we've not been playing the best football recently, but we've scrapped that win against the league leaders. And who cares how good it felt in terms of footballing brilliance? It felt like a win to me, and that's what counts for Ian Holloway and his men. Oh, we had to slog away there. Newcastle had their chances. Pass completion was high for Bristol. That's good to see. 82%. We put in our fair share of tackles as well. Man of the match goes to Sherry, and rightly so. Dicko got his goal. Everyone played fairly well. Got to be pleased with that. Got to be pleased. And as we expected, you know, we're not going to remove Newcastle from the top with one win. But at least we got the 3 points, which keeps us in fourth. Completely unchanged top of the table. We've got a pretty decent goal difference as well. Second highest goal difference. Only conceded 15. We've never said that our defence has been a problem. Just too many draws. Too many draws has been our real issue. That's why we're not further up. But still only 3 points behind Villa. 4 and 6 points behind Newcastle, who we just beat. That was lovely. Lovely stuff. Magnuson as well continues to improve, which is weird. So he went from 72 down to 71 back to 72. What's that all about? I just don't know. Oh, whoops. I was meant to stop it on the 23rd. Well, we're not going to have our new striker for the Ipswich game either. That's a shame. But you can let me know in the comments, as I mentioned, who should we sign? Do we sign Kodjia? Born striker. Strong, athletic, powerful. Not the best finisher. Not exactly a player who's going to bring others into the game as well. Really low passing stats. Whereas Kozak's a little bit more crafty. He's a better passer by a long shot. He's a better finisher, even for a man of 193 centimetres tall. Great header of the ball, obviously. Strong. Decent jump as well. He gives us a very different option, whereas Kodjia just gives us the option of more clinical goal scoring. So let me know what you think. Obviously, there's a 1 million difference in price. That would leave us with a fairly decent chunk to maybe go after another player, which would be interesting. 4 players in this window. Big stuff. We have managed to get rid of a lot of the dead wood, which is really helpful for us. And in the next episode, we won't. Well, we could do transfer deadline day. Yeah, next episode is transfer deadline day episode. So let me know your thoughts before then. And then forever hold your peace, as far as I'm concerned. Right. Have a great weekend. And I will see you in a bit.